It's Greggatron. So, I got home from work and I was reading some reviews. Well, listening to some reviews about, this good stuff. Drogas Light. And I'm seeing all kinds of hate and people trashing this. And I'm like, how? How is this trash? And people are saying, well, it's not as good as Tetsu and Youth. Tetsu and Youth was such a high caliber album. Yes, it was a high caliber album. It's nothing short of a classic. They're saying, well, it's no Tetsu and Youth. And the Cool is so good. You people don't understand. This isn't supposed to be the Cool. This isn't supposed to be Tetsu and Youth. The man is trying to have some goddamn fun. Like, why is that so hard for you people to understand? Like, Lupe fans are so ungrateful. They beg and beg and beg. Now he's... Okay, he gave us Tetsu and Youth. To me, this is a classic. He gave us that. He talks about Drogas while he's performing his Tetsu and Youth shit. So everybody's hyped. He switches his sound up, yes. The beats aren't exactly beats you would expect from Lupe. But what I'm reading in these comments is, oh, the beats are trash, the beats are so poppy. You're not even listening to the motherfucking album. I was seeing some of these reviews on YouTube, and motherfuckers are reviewing the album one day after it dropped. How can you review a 14-song album the day after it drops? The first day I bought the album was the day it came out, and I was dissecting. Me and my friend were dissecting that shit since day one, and we're still dissecting shit. That's why I didn't make my review yet. Because there's some content that I need to go back and listen to. Get it? Most of these people aren't even listening to the actual album. They just hear these beats and they say, oh, well, it's trash. Are you even listening to some of the albums he's saying? Look at NGL, first of all. The man is giving us a formula. He's giving us the reason why black folks are staying down, why we can't win. That whole song is a formula. Did you listen to More Than My Heart? The first song he made about his mom. You know, that can bring tears to your eyes. Like, are you even listening? City of the Year, he's repping Chicago. No one reps Chicago like Lupe and Common. Common is the number one to me when it comes to repping Chicago. But after all the shit that's happening in Chicago, after all the shit that's been happening, he's still repping Chicago, saying this is his city, this is the city of the year. I mean, even Jump, he's talking about, he met this girl, and they're driving around. He's basically giving us an adventure that you have to listen to several times. I still need to listen to that song some more. He's going through an adventure in this song with this lady. Like, how can you call this album trash? The name of the album is Drogas, you idiots. Drogas means drugs. The first song, he said, is dedicated to all the drug dealers. That's how you know it's not supposed to be a serious album. I hate when people say, well, it's not his best album. It's his worst album. You're not supposed to compare it to all the other albums. You're supposed to listen to it for what it is. You're not supposed to compare it to Food and Liquor. You're not supposed to compare it to... People are comparing it to Lasers. Like, Lasers is trash, too. Lasers is not trash. Lasers is an album the industry wanted him to do. That's why Lasers sounded iffy, and even Lasers had good tracks like Words I Never Said and All Black Everything and State Run Radio. Lasers had some fire on there, but people trashed Lasers. And I feel like that's what they're doing with this one. They're trashing it because the sound is different. Like, that's like saying, and because the caliber isn't as high as Tetsu and Youth. Like, he didn't even have to give us Tetsu and Youth, and he did. It was fire. He made a song Miro just to prove that he was the best, just to prove that he could do it. So you're saying his next album, the man can't just chill and kick it? And people are like, well, I shouldn't have to pay for that shit. First of all, you motherfuckers probably didn't even pay for this. You probably just downloaded it off the internet. Like, did you hear the Tiger Woods line? He said something like, the Tiger did because the Tiger could. If the Tiger couldn't, then the Tiger wouldn't. That's $1 million off golf. Like, what? Stuff like that. Did you hear that? Did you hear the Mama song? I don't know what to tell you people. Like when Kanye West made 808s and Heartbreaks, that wasn't his best album. It was his fourth album. It was The College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, then 808s and Heartbreaks. And some people were trashing that. I'm like, it's not supposed to be like those three albums. It's supposed to be something different. That's the whole point. And 808s and Heartbreaks was not a bad album. It was a good album. So, people are probably going to call me a fanboy, but you people aren't even appreciating the album for what it is. You have to listen to it individually. You're not supposed to compare it to all the other albums. That's like saying Encore is trash because the caliber isn't as high as the Eminem Show. Like, that's like saying Hip Hop is Dead is trash because it's not on the same caliber as Stillmatic. Like, are you people listening to these albums as individuals, or are you just comparing them to his past records? Like, did you listen to Pick Up the Phone? The picture he painted, did you see the music video? When the girl tries to kill herself? Like, how can you call that trash? What are you talking about? So I don't know what to tell you people. Me and my friend, we're still listening. We're still dissecting it. The shit's dope. I commented on someone's video who was basically trashing it. I said, first of all, the album dropped on the 10th and you're making a review on the 11th. Did you even take time to listen to the album before you started hating? The man is trying to have fun. He didn't have to give us shit, but he did, and people are still complaining. There's a difference between this and Lasers. Lasers was an album the industry wanted him to do. He didn't want to do it initially. He always talked about LUPN. This is an album where he's showing us a variety of different type of tracks. He's showing us he can do anything. For God's sakes. He made a song about his mom. Did you listen to the last track? The song almost makes me cry every time I listen to it. Promise he's just having fun. Pick Up the Phone, he's painting pictures. NGL might be one of the top 20 songs that Lupe ever did. City of the Year, he's repping Chicago even after all the bullshit that's happening. Jump, he's telling a decent story, painting pictures, wild pictures. What more do you people want? Did you hear the line about Tiger Woods? I mentioned that. You think every album is The Cool or Tetsu and Youth. It's not my favorite album either, but people trash it. What? Most of these people probably just listen to the beats anyway. I haven't made my review because I'm still dissecting the album. Lupe fans are so ungrateful. The man is giving us 3 albums in 1 year, and y'all are still complaining. You people make me sick. You have to appreciate it for what it is. It's like Kanye West, 808s and Heartbreaks. The first song he even said Drogas is dedicated to all the drug dealers. Drogas means drugs. I don't even want to talk to y'all anymore. That's what I said. Like, are you people on Drogas if you think this is trash? For him having variety? Can't believe that. It's trash. Really? Because he wants to do something different. And all these reviews, there's like 100 reviews on YouTube, and they all came out the day after it dropped. How is that possible? There's still shit on this that I'm dissecting to this day. And you're telling me you can listen to a whole album and dissect it and make a review the next day? Bullshit. You're not even listening to what the man is saying. Not even trying to listen. They talk about Promise. Well, he's dumbing down it. He's trying to enjoy himself for once. All Lupe fans care about, they just want that heavy, heavy, heavy shit. Like, that's not how he feels all the time.